Here's a base routine that's going to last you all day and all night. Starting off with Hard Candy's Hydrating Primer. This is definitely a dupe for Milk's Hydro Grip Primer. And then also I'm going to do some spot correcting with Huda Beauty's Faux Corrector in the shade Peach. Went ahead and put a couple of dots in my dark areas and blended it out with a wet sponge. I do love this formula because it's very creamy and it's super blendable. And I'm using the pointy end of the sponge to give it more control of where I want the product to go. Next, this is my favorite foundation. This is by Urban Decay Stay Naked in the shade 40CP. And yes, do not judge me for my sponge. I promise I washed it. It's just super stained. But I went ahead and put it all over my face here. Now, this is a drying formula, so you want to make sure your face is moisturized. But I love it because it does stay on all day and all night. And next, I know this is controversial, but I do like the NARS Radiant Concealer because it's very easy to blend after you let it set on your face for a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Bronzer. As you can tell, it is well loved. So I'm going to go ahead and use this big fluffy brush from Sephora. And I'm actually doing bronze contouring. So I like to do that because it doesn't look very muddy on the face. And it gives you an awesome bronze and some sense of contouring. And I went underneath the jawbone there and also on the side and also in the middle of my crease to give it some type of dimension on my face. Now it's time to go ahead and blend out that concealer. And I'm using like an edgier type of sponge. And also don't come for me for my sponge. It is clean, just super stained. And it does blend out very, very well. Does it have high coverage? Not really. But I love the fact that I can blend it around and it does not really crease that much afterwards. I am going to bake a little bit with Dermablend. This is just your regular translucent setting powder. And I like this powder because it doesn't really make you look cakey and it's really finely milled. So I go underneath the eyes, around the nose, and then also I put a lot underneath my neck area there. So yes, I do have a double chin. And so since I put a lot of makeup product there, I put setting powder there so it doesn't transfer onto my shirts per se. And then I'm going back and just dusting that powder away. So it really helps with creasing and also product transfer. So for special occasions, I use the Easy Bake by Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom. And I use this to just brighten up the under eyes and the side temples there. And I love the fact that it comes with its own little applicator. And next we're going to use L'Oreal's Infallible Foundation. And I have a lighter shade here to help, brighten up the areas in my jaw area there. I feel like it gives my face a little bit more of a dimension. And of course, you cannot forget to bronze contour your nose. So I went ahead and just put some bronzer on each side of my nose and also use that lighter foundation to brighten up the bridge of my nose. And for highlight, this is Ofra's Nikkie Tutorial Collab in Glazed Donut. I love this one because it does give you that satisfaction of a highlighter, but it's not glittery in your face. And you cannot forget the nose. Yes, I do put highlighter on my nose even though it's 2023. And here's what the base is looking like. So here's the full look here. Very pretty, perfect for Thanksgiving. And let me know what you think and have a great Thanksgiving.